Stop everything. Not slowly, not casually. Stop right now. Do not scroll past this moment. Do not let your mind drift. Do not tell yourself you will come back later. Take one breath. Hold it. Notice what just happened in your chest. Your spirit tightened without permission. This is not another message. This is a divine interruption. This timing is not coincidence. You felt it, didn't you? That sudden shift in the atmosphere around you. That quiet recognition that this moment carries weight. That strange awareness that something important is about to be confirmed. That was not curiosity. That was not random emotion. That was recognition. Your spirit knew before your mind caught up. Chosen one. God interrupted you because he is about to reveal why you have always felt different from everyone around you. Listen carefully. God does not speak randomly. He speaks strategically. When a truth is ready to surface, heaven confirms it. When an identity is ready to be understood, God brings clarity. When a calling is ready to emerge, he removes the confusion. You have been feeling something your entire life. A sense that you do not belong in ordinary spaces. A knowing that your purpose runs deeper than surface conversations. A quiet certainty that you were made for something most people cannot see. You told yourself you were overthinking. You blamed yourself for being too intense. You questioned why you could never just relax into simple living, but God is saying, I made you that way on purpose. Your spirit was aware of your design, and today I am confirming what you already sensed. Chosen one, there is a reason you have never felt at home in crowds. There is a reason small talk drains your energy. There is a reason you retreat into solitude when others seek constant noise. And this reason has nothing to do with being broken or antisocial. It has everything to do with your spiritual wiring. You were not built for shallow connection. You were built for depth. You were not designed for surface living. You were designed for transformation. You were not created to blend into the background. You were created to carry light into dark places, and God saw it all. Every moment you felt misunderstood, every conversation that left you exhausted, every time you tried to force yourself into spaces that felt wrong, and heaven is saying, nothing is broken. You are simply awake in a world that prefers to sleep. You have been questioning yourself lately. Why do I feel so out of place? Why do simple things feel so draining? Why do I connect with strangers but feel distant from people I have known for years? Why does everyone else seem content with things that feel empty to me? You thought something was wrong with you. You thought you needed to try harder to fit in. You thought your sensitivity was a weakness you needed to fix. But God is saying, stop trying to shrink yourself. Your spirit was rejecting what your eyes could not explain. Your soul was protecting you from connections that would drain your purpose. That discomfort was not social anxiety, it was spiritual discernment. And today, heaven is making it clear. Let's name what you have been feeling. You don't feel understood by most people anymore. You don't feel energized by casual friendships. You don't feel satisfied by surface achievements. You don't feel drawn to trends everyone else follows. Instead, you feel isolated. You feel misunderstood. You feel like you are speaking a language no one around you comprehends. You feel tired of pretending things matter when they don't, and part of you wondered, am I losing connection with reality? Chosen one. It feels different because you are operating at a different frequency. God is separating you from what no longer serves your calling. What used to feel like belonging now feels like pretending. What used to feel like friendship now feels like performance. What used to feel like success now feels like distraction. That is not you becoming disconnected. That is you becoming aligned. Hear this slowly. God has been protecting you from fitting in too comfortably. Because if you had found home in ordinary spaces, the pull toward your extraordinary purpose would have weakened. If you had settled into surface connections before you understood your depth, the relationships designed for your assignment would have been blocked. So God kept you uncomfortable. He let you feel different. He let you question your place. And now that you are awake to your design, now that you are ready to stop apologizing for your intensity, now that you are willing to walk alone if necessary, He is ready to show you why you never belonged where you tried to force yourself. This is not rejection. This is redirection. God only isolates those He is preparing to elevate. Pay attention to this. Separation always comes before assignment. God will not send you into your calling while you are still trying to please people who cannot understand it. He will not release your purpose while you are still attached to spaces that drain it. So He removes you first. He isolates you first. He makes you uncomfortable first. And then He reveals your assignment. The loneliness you are experiencing is not meant to punish you. It is meant to prepare you. It is meant to sharpen your discernment. Because what is coming requires clarity, not approval. It requires focus, not popularity. It requires strength, not validation. Chosen one, this difference you have always carried has been marking you. Not with shame, with purpose. You have been noticing patterns your entire life that others miss. You have been feeling energy shifts in rooms before anything is said. You have been withdrawing from people who seem fine to everyone else, not because you are judgmental, because your spirit recognizes what your mind has not yet named, and God saw every moment. Every time you tried to explain what you felt, and people called you too sensitive. Every time you pulled back, and people called you distant. Every time you questioned your own instincts, because no one else seemed to notice what you noticed. And heaven is saying, your discernment was accurate. What you felt was real. Something is about to happen that will confirm everything you have been sensing. You are going to see clearly why certain connections were never meant to last. You are going to understand why you were kept outside of circles you once wanted to enter. And when this clarity arrives, you will not feel sadness. You will feel relief. Because finally the confusion will lift and you will see that every moment you felt different was not punishment. It was preparation. When this revelation comes, do not rush to explain it to people who are not meant to understand. Do not justify your choices to those who still operate at frequencies you have outgrown. Simply observe, simply receive, simply allow the truth to settle without needing external validation. Because this confirmation is between you and God, and the people who are meant to walk with you into your next season will recognize the shift without needing explanations. The enemy has been working to convince you that your sensitivity is a flaw, that your depth is too much, that your intensity pushes people away, but God is dismantling every false narrative. Your sensitivity is a spiritual antenna. Your depth is a gift. Your intensity is focus. Your discernment is protection. And the people who cannot handle those qualities were never assigned to your journey. You thought losing certain people was failure. You thought being misunderstood was rejection. You thought your difference was a defect. But God is reframing everything. The people you lost were assignments that completed. The misunderstanding was protection from connections that would have drained you. The difference you carry is the exact quality that qualifies you for what is next. What you called loneliness, heaven calls preparation. What you called isolation, God calls incubation. If this message is reaching you right now, it is not coincidence. You have been asking God to confirm whether you are on the right path. You have been questioning whether your choices to step back were correct. You have been wondering if something is wrong with you for not feeling at home where you used to. And this is your answer. You are exactly where you need to be. The discomfort is purposeful. The distance is protective. The difference is by design, and you are not broken. You are becoming. What is coming next requires the version of you that no longer needs approval from people who cannot see what you see. It requires the version of you that values truth over comfort. It requires the version of you that would rather walk alone in purpose than surrounded by distraction. And God has been removing everything that would keep you from becoming that version. The friendships that faded were not meant to continue. The spaces that rejected you were not built for your frequency, and every single removal was making room for what is about to enter. In your next season, you will meet people who speak your language without needing translations. You will enter spaces where your depth is welcomed, not tolerated. You will step into assignments that require exactly the sensitivity others call too much. You will discover that your difference was never the obstacle. It was always the key, and the same qualities that made you feel isolated in the wrong spaces will make you irreplaceable in the right ones. Your waiting is almost over. The confusion is lifting. The clarity is arriving. You are not made for shallow living. You are not designed for surface connection. You were created for depth, impact, and transformation. And every moment you felt different was God marking you for exactly that. Stop questioning your design. Stop apologizing for your intensity. Stop trying to shrink into spaces that were never built to hold you. Your difference is not your flaw. It is your signature. Before this message ends, I want to ask you something. If any part of this resonated with your spirit, if you felt that recognition in your chest,